I will call this meeting to order.
Michigan Farm Bureau put a bow on its first ever virtual state annual meeting. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Michigan Farm Bureau put the wraps on one of its most unique annual meetings in the organization's storied history. In its 101st year, MFB pivoted to a virtual format in order to comply with COVID-19 related restrictions on large gatherings, while maintaining the grassroots policy development process. The process culminated in a one-day policy discussion session on December 2nd. It included over 300 delegates debating and voting virtually on over 100 resolutions.
We are going to proceed to vote on elections as amended. So, all in favor, press 1. All opposed, press 2, and vote now. The motion passed.
You know, I think we got it right today. We have an opportunity for discussion, and we've seen that this morning. We've seen the votes. We're working through the technology problems, and I think everybody's staying with the day to get the job done, to make sure our policy book is right, and the delegate body will, in the end, have our voice.
Several issues garnered much discussion on the delegate floor, including zoning for migrant labor housing.
Jeff Vanderwerth from Ottawa County.
I believe what we are looking for is we would like a GAMP standard created for migrant housing statewide. The same way that we have essentially drawn our stake in the sand and said, or placed our stake in the sand and said, if you want to have a hog facility or a CAFO facility, that local zoning essentially can't stop it. Well, why is migrant housing any different? If you want us to defend your ability to place a hog barn in a neighborhood, why shouldn't you defend my ability to place a migrant camp where it fits our operation best? I oppose the striking and changing of this, and I believe we should support it as originally proposed by Mr. DeRuyter. Thank you, Mr. President.
Labor housing has been an issue for quite some time, with different entities trying to dictate how labor housing will be handled. I think it's been generally agreed that coming up with a GAMP to set regulations for migrant housing would be the preferable way to go.
Issues also drawing debate from the delegate body were bovine tuberculosis and challenges faced by the meat processing industry in the midst of a pandemic.
Some smaller changes to be sure, but I think more importantly, it highlighted the importance of the TB issue to the ag industry. We've been dealing with this problem for 20 years, and I think our members speak loud and clear that we would like the issue resolved one way or the other.
Coming up.
In 2017, we had a positive trade balance of $21 billion. In 2019, that trade balance was $5 billion. And then in 2020, it's now $2 billion. While export dollars have stayed relatively the same, we've seen an increase in imports. We need to continually talk and enhance the current trade agreements and work towards building new trade agreements to widen that gap and get more exports and reduce our imports.
There's torque. Then there's 1,050 pound-feet of available best-in-class torque. There's towing. Then there's up to 37,000 pounds of available best-in-class towing. There's backing up a trailer. Then there's backing up with available class-exclusive Pro Trailer Backup Assist. In other words, there are trucks, and then there's the new Ford Super Duty, the most capable heavy-duty pickup truck ever built.
After a dozen regional contests and 4 rounds of competition, Chris Heck of Monroe County Farm Bureau was named the 2020 Young Farmer Discussion Meet winner, which took place December 1st in a virtual format. Heck says this year's virtual format provided more time to prep for each topic of discussion.
When you look at the regular state annual, you go from the preliminaries to the Sweet 16, then that night you're in the Final Four. Yeah, you know what the 4 topics are. You know what the first 2 preliminary ones are. You know you're going to talk about those 2. You're not quite sure which one's going to be the semifinal topic or which one's going to be the final topic. This year it was just more spread out. It was nice. It didn't feel like it was rushed or packed.
As the state-level winner, Heck receives $2,000, sponsored by AIS Equipment. and will represent Michigan virtually in the American Farm Bureau Federation's Young Farmer and Rancher Discussion Meet in January of 2021. Steve Rigoni of Countryside Academy in Benton Harbor was named Michigan Farm Bureau's 2020 Educator of the Year. He was recognized for his passion for agriculture and diverse ag courses, including fundamentals of agriculture and incorporated food science, natural resources, and wildlife management concepts. Rigoni was recognized during MFB's virtual Leadership Lead-In event Monday, November 30th.
The entire school here, we try to concentrate on the environment and reduce, reuse, etc. And so that's what I've tried to focus on in the classroom as much as possible. So the aquaponics feeds right into that. But what they take away is that there is a way that you can utilize the environment and do it safely.
Also recognized during the Leadership Lead-In were 4 Michigan Farm Bureau young farmers, declared state winners earlier this year in their respective contest categories. Winners exemplify the hard-working, committed, passionate character of Michigan agriculture. Terry Page of Ionia County Farm Bureau was recognized with the 2020 Young Farmer Achievement Award. Caitlin Packard of Washtenaw County Farm Bureau was named the Agriculture Leader Award winner. Caitlin Thompson of Eaton County Farm Bureau was honored as the recipient of the Excellence in Agriculture Award. And Tara Baker of Berrien County Farm Bureau was honored with the 2020 Agriculture Employee Award. Visit Michigan Farm Bureau's YouTube page for full videos about this year's Young Farmer Award recipients.
Planning for 2019 and beyond? Foster Swift's Ag Law team offers comprehensive legal counsel for farmers and businesses.
Former Michigan legislator and Hiawatha Land Farm Bureau member Tom Casperson died November 29th following a 2-year bout with lung cancer. He was 61. Casperson was twice recognized with MFB's Silver Plow Award, first for leadership in the passage of reform allowing students more opportunity to explore and pursue career and technical education options in 2015, and for leading a bill package aimed at increasing transparency and accountability within the then DEQ in 2018. Casperson is survived by his wife Diane and their 4 children. For more news and video from the state annual meeting, visit MichiganFarmNews.com and the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.